So about what I said last time, I probably should have specified that when I said the last time I shiny hunted Suicune was on the cruise, I probably should have mentioned, or rather specified, I meant in Ultra Sun and Moon. Because the last time I shiny hunted Suicune was on Crystal, like a month ago. So I probably should have specified the last time I shiny hunted Suicune in 3D. Well, not like it matters anyway, since I already got Shiny Suicune. I actually got this yesterday. You know, when I didn't play yesterday. Man, you guys aren't gonna believe what happened when I got this, or rather how I got this. So yesterday night, I went out with friends. We first grabbed dinner, and then we did an escape room. So I was the first one at dinner, or rather, I was first one at the restaurant, so I grabbed a seat. Well, that's not right either. I was the first one at dinner, so I was on the wait list, you know? When I got there, the wait time for a table for 7 of us was like anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour. So I had plenty of time to wait, to sit there and do nothing but wait for a table. And my friends still hadn't even shown up yet. So what did I do? Naturally, I just sat at the front and I just shiny hunted. That's what I did. I shiny hunted while I waited for the table and my friends. And I kid you not, that was my plan. My plan was to sit down and shiny hunt Suicune, and what popped up? Shiny Suicune. And would you guys believe me if I told you I caught it first Pokeball? The Roto Catch in these games are OP. And I didn't even lower its HP to yellow. It was still green. First I paralyzed it with Blissey, and then what I did to damage it was I switched over to my Greninja and used Water Shuriken. But I was afraid. At that point, the HP was just about to hit half. It was still green, but I was afraid. Possibly, like, very low chances, but still possibly, if I hit Water Shuriken, maybe it could hit 5 times, and maybe... and maybe 2 of those times could be a critical hit. It's not likely, but it can happen. So I figured, okay, before I try damaging it a little bit more, let me throw 1 Pokeball to see, and it caught. And then, before my friends even showed up, I found Ho-Oh, and now I'm starting to shiny hunt it. You can see right here, shiny hunting Ho-Oh, if you guys can even see that. See? Now, the shiny hunt for Ho-Oh. Anyways. Get ready. This one's the Wolf Link, get ready. Okay, I didn't need to get ready for that one, but, you know, wouldn't hurt to prepare. So, I did a good deed today. At least I'd like to think so. I believe I did a good deed today. And if what I'm about to tell you, you don't believe it's a good deed, then like, geez, tough crowd. So for once, I actually did a good deed that absolves 1 sin in my enormous list. If you think any amount of good deeds is going to get me to heaven, well, I'm sorry to disappoint. No amount of these good deeds I do will ever get me into heaven, let's be honest. But I can at least try. Well, actually, I'm still going to, even if it is pointless. So what happened earlier today? Okay, hold on. Let me just loudly clear my throat. You probably didn't want to hear that, so I muted it. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm still a little bit sick. Not all the way there yet. I'll just do 4 at a time. or 3. So earlier today, I was with my dad, and he had a client. She was like, would you mind helping me, like, over there by my jacket? She kind of couldn't move because of what she was getting done, her hair. She was getting her hair done, so she was like, if you don't mind, my jacket's back there on the coat hangers, my wallet's in there, and would you mind helping me buy a bubble tea? And I just coincidentally happened to be there. Because she said the last time my dad helped her do this favor, he kind of messed up the order. He forgot the tapioca, the boba. And I just happened to be there. So, you know, I helped her out. She provided the money, so why not? I need to sneeze. Anyways. But, you know, I was debating because... Okay, this is, So I was debating about this. So I have this cup right here. What she wanted was this is not a paid promotion, by the way. I'm not being paid for advertising this. I have this chat time cup right here. This frickin' BTS BT21 cup. My sister wanted me to buy this cup. She wanted this cup when chat time did the promotion with BTS, and she made me buy the cup. She literally told me, take some money, go to the counter, and buy the cup. When she could have just done that herself, but whatever. And, kinda in my life, I've become synonymous with this cup. Because I use this cup all the time, just for regular day use. I nonchalantly use a BTS cup on the daily. But anyways, so I was debating, like, okay, because at the moment right now, Chat Time is doing this, this deal, or this promotion. You buy 2 large drinks, and you get a red pocket for, you know, Lunar New Year, and inside you get some coupon, like, next time you buy a drink, you can get, 1 regular size, only 99 cents, something like that. And I debated, like, should I just real quick run back to my store and pick up my cup so I can buy 2? Now, obviously, you know, I wasn't going to just steal money from this lady. I was going to use my own money, but then, like, use my own money to buy my own drink. But then I thought, well, she's waiting. She's waiting for me to buy a drink. If I were to go back to my store and pick up my cup, which, by the way, yes, whenever I buy a drink there, I do just reuse the cup. I may as well, right? I already bought the damn cup. I may as well use it. Oops. So I debated. Because, also, at the moment, in my cup, I had lemon honey water. Because, you know, as you can hear, I'm still a little bit sick. So, if I did go back to my store, I would have had to drink the rest of it, clean my cup before I gave it to the workers to put something else into it, go back, line up and order the drink, and then, you know, there's the question about the money. Like I said, I was going to use my money to buy my drink, and then I was going to use hers to buy her drink, but then, like, how would that have worked? She gave me a $20 bill, so it's like, do I use her 20 to buy 1 drink, and then at the same time, I pay for the other drink with my own money? Like, how was I going to handle the change? And I thought that was just too much of a hassle. Like, at that point, it's probably not worth it. It's not a good idea. So I took a bullet, and you know, I didn't buy 2 drinks to get the promotion. I just bought 1. But in a way, it didn't even matter, because the workers at Chatime, they were nice enough to give me the Red Pocket promotion anyways, because I buy from them all the goddamn time. They they freaking recognize me. One worker, every time she sees me, is like, same thing again? It's like, yeah. Yes, please. I buy the same freaking drink every time. It's like, at this point, they know. They know what my order is. All I really have to do is show up, hand over my cup, and pay. Is I don't even need to say what it is I would like to drink. And you know, I did the deed. I did the job given to me. Oh no, it's just a clock in this room ticking. I thought one of my dogs was scratching at the door. So, I used the money that this customer provided. I bought the drink requested, and I gave back the change. Oh, and also, this was completely pointless, but I mentioned it to her anyways. I was like, "Oh, don't worry. I can help you buy the drink. I can get you a discount too." Just because I work in the same mall, and also because I buy from them all the freaking time. At this point, they recognize me. So they give me a 10% off, and 10% is like 50 cents. It's better than nothing, you know? You know, I buy 2 drinks, I save $1 from that order. It's better than nothing. And here's the thing, too. Here's the other thing. The change given to me had 2 special coins, or rather 1 special coin. Remember what I mentioned previously? Here's a regular Canadian quarter with the moose. And here's the special coin I was given in change. You see, this hockey one. This very Canadian hockey quarter. I don't know how well you can see that. And then, I got an American dime. An American dime, and I wanted him. Now, obviously, I didn't pickpocket, and I didn't steal from the change. I got other coins, and I just exchanged it for her. Or from her. So I gave her a regular quarter and dime for the special ones. So, you know, I'd like to think that I did a good deed today. I helped the lady buy a drink that she paid for. Oh, thanks, Ganondorf. Wow, never seen that happen before. Where'd the chest go? Wow. Was it this one that got flung back? Because there could be a Gloom Sword in one of these. Or a Gerudo Claymore. I guess not. So, you know, I'd like to think that I did a good deed. I helped a lady buy a drink. I didn't waste her time, or waste anyone's time, by, you know, going back and getting my cup so that I could get the two drinks promotion. I also didn't steal from her change. I actually exchanged the coins. So, you know, I'd like to think that I did a good deed today, even though that good deed will not get me into heaven, and no amount of these good deeds ever will. But, you know, it's like the little things that count in life. It's the small victories. The small victories in life. And if you can't be allowed to have those small victories, well, then what are you allowed at that point? Oh, right, I'm not even done with my amiibos. I got like 5 more. Man, I was so tired earlier today. Like, you know, for the past couple days, I haven't really been getting nearly enough sleep, let alone good sleep. You know, I'm so tired during the day. I'd like to believe that you know, because I'm so tired, when it comes to going to bed at night, I can just easily fall asleep. Nope. Nope. I lie down in bed, it takes me hours to fall asleep. And then I wake up too early to get to work. So earlier today, before I did this, before I started playing this, I took a nap. I took like an hour-and-a-half nap. It was a much-needed power nap. I tell you, I was falling asleep all day. Not only was I falling asleep all day, my eyes were so dry. Like every now and then, I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to go to the back just to close my eyes. And last one. Ah, look at my rupees go up. The higher the number, the better. I'm not satisfied until that number is maxed out and I can't carry another rupee. Alright, now that I've wasted 17.5 minutes, let's actually get started. But first, let me show you this real quick. I got a shiny Darkrai today. And the IVs, they're okay. They're okay. They could be better. You see those IVs? 15-15, but defense is 11. IVs are okay for the shiny Darkrai. Alright, let me log back into Zelda maps, and then we'll see where the next sign guy is at. So I got a couple things to talk about. I want to talk about yesterday when I went out with my friends. Let me just get this map pulled up. Man, this is really flimsy to use sometimes. Okay. Alright, I see one sign guy just below, or not below, just southeast of Typhlo Ruins. Literally, southeast. And then, I want to talk about something that I promised I would talk about, but I kind of forgot last time. And that is the wedding dinner taste test. The taste testing for the dinner of my sister's wedding. I'll talk about that too. You know, in the week that I was gone, and because I was sick as well, in the week that I was gone because I was sick, what I also did during that week, or rather the next night after that time that I stopped right before, whatever. Yeah. In that week that I was gone, the taste testing for my sister's wedding. I promised I would talk about that, but I completely forgot last time. So, I'll talk about that later today. So yesterday, I went to dinner with my friends. For the first time ever, actually, I ate at Red Lobster. That's where we went to dinner for last night. We went to Red Lobster. Now, do I think Red Lobster's really worth it? Unless you're, you know, having like a party and you order a big feast for everyone. I feel like that's the real way to eat Red Lobster. Because the way we did it, which was just we each individually pay. We each individually ordered food and paid for our own meals. I don't know if that's really worth it. Because what I had lobster and shrimp linguine. It was $30.99. $31. It was over $30 for literally a plate of linguine. Linguine, I think it was it linguine Alfredo? I think maybe. $30 for a plate of linguine Alfredo. Just with a whole bunch of shrimp and little chunks of lobster. See, what I initially thought it was, you know, a lobster on the side and a plate of linguine. Now that I would have paid $30 for. But no, it was literally a bowl or a plate of linguine with lots of shrimp in it and very little chunks of lobster. And it's like, okay, this doesn't seem like it's worth $30. But, you know, I ate it. I paid for it. I mean, it was good, but, like, not worth $30. Trying to see, like, how am I gonna do this? Okay, so I can slide my wood in between. Okay. And what's funny is that, well, remember how I said my friends are completely fed up with me and shiny hunting? Because, oh yeah, was I shiny hunting during dinner? Listen, they hating on what they don't understand, okay? They don't know that I'm kind of on a time limit when it comes to shiny hunting. Not only is my time limit before Pokemon, the Wi-Fi services for Pokemon Bank on the 3DS closes for the Switch, but I'm also on the time limit because I'm borrowing my friend's 3DS. I gotta return this at some point. So, like, the sooner I get these shinies, the better. They just don't understand. They don't understand the true vision. Really? Okay, maybe I need one more to hold it up. Matter of fact, let me just do it like this. Attach these two first. Get rid of this. Stand this up. I said! Whoops. Good. And just like that. Okay, stick it in a little bit more. Perfecto. Perfection. Mark this one as complete. Yeah, my friends are completely fed up with me. One of my friends even said, like, yo, for the past, like, 3 years, every time I've seen you, you've had a 3DS in your hands. Which I don't know about that. You know, sometimes it may have been the Switch in my hands shiny hunting, but, like, I don't doubt it. Like, the past 3 years, every time he's seen me, I've been shiny hunting. It's like, well, I kind of don't doubt that. What do we have here? Oh, I was gonna, like, get off and, you know. What the? What? What just fell? Oh. But hey, Tulin actually doing work for once. Oh, I also gotta mention too, I have to recommend you guys watch a video posted by Madvocate. He just posted a video about the Flash movie. You have to watch it. It is so funny. And I didn't realize just how many flaws the Flash movie had. You have to check it out. It's linked down below. I'm linking it down below. It is so funny the way he breaks things down. Like, watch it. It may be an hour and a half long, but trust me. You have to watch it. It is so good. What Madvocate posts, anything Madvocate posts, is worth it. It's worth watching the whole thing. And at the meantime, may as well watch his other Flash, CW Flash breakdowns. I think the one for Season 4 was 3 hours long. I watched all of it. It was so freaking funny. Watch Madvocate. He may take his time to upload, but let me tell you, the wait is worth it because what he posts is quality. He really takes his time to analyze and break down these movies and shows. And you know what? We're thankful that he does. Because without him, we probably would not have noticed all these flaws. All these holes in the writing. So, yes. Yes, do yourself a favor and watch Madvocate. So anyways, so after Red Lobster, we went to an escape room, which also, by the way, I drove right past the restaurant. My GPS lied to me. This was my first time ever eating at Red Lobster. And subsequently, what? At the same time, it was also my first time at this location. So I didn't know how to drive there, I had the GPS there. My GPS lied to me. I drove right past the restaurant, and my GPS was saying it's, like, still up ahead. What I had to do was I had to turn into, like, some neighborhood, drive all the way back, and then look real closely on the road, like, okay, where do I turn? And then when I was actually at the location, I'm like, this is the right location, yeah? Because my GPS is saying the restaurant's still up ahead. So we have metal this time. Okay. Well, that's clearly not the one I wanted to attach it to. There we go. Okay, it's too high. So it needs to be right at the bottom. So after that, we did an escape room. What was really funny was this particular escape room we did had a warning. Like, you may get a little bit wet, because there is a little bit of waterworks with it. And, you know, just like a bunch of witches at the very mere mention of water, they all cower in fear, because all my friends didn't want to get wet. Now I'm just afraid of this thing falling backwards, but there's no way it can. The weight is at the front, so there's no way it can fall backwards. Never mind, now I'm not afraid of it falling backwards. To be honest, I didn't even need the big one. If I put these two beams right here on this one, it would have worked anyways. And, well, we went to another location for an escape room than normal. This one, well, it's my second time going here. And this particular escape room, they do like a Hall of Fame kind of thing, but it only lasts for a month. So if in that month you clear the room the fastest, or like if you're in the top 4 for clearing the rooms, then they have a wall where you can choose like a group name, and well, you write down your group name, and they display the time that you took to beat it. So our escape room was like an hour time limit, and we solved it in like 31 minutes and change. And well, what did my friends choose as a group name? They chose Big Booty Shakers. My friends chose Big Booty Shakers as our group name. Well, rather, one of my friends came up with it, and none of my other friends really wanted to come up with an idea, so they were like, screw it, let's just go with it. Big Booty Shakers it is. Well, and then I drove home. Wait, no, not and then I drove home. I remember now. And then when you chilled at McDonald's. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get it. Hold on, I'm gonna go get it in a moment. Actually, no, I'm gonna go get it right now. Give me a sec. I forgot this in my room. I'm gonna go get it right now. And at the meantime, I may as well blow my nose. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so when my friends and we were at McDonald's, we were debating what to get. And, well, I got a McRib. Because it's still up here in Canada, for the time being. And I did what my friend did last time. That was pay an extra $1.50 for an extra patty. Now, the McRib was like $6 and change for the sandwich itself. And then you could upgrade it to a meal with fries and a drink for like $11 and change. I went back and forth like, do I want the meal? Or do I want just a sandwich? I ended up getting just a sandwich, because, and, well, I regretted it later on. Because when I was eating the McRib with 2 patties, I thought, wow, I could really use a drink right now. I could have just gotten water if I didn't want a sugary beverage at like 11:30 at night. So yeah, next time I do this, I'm definitely gonna get the McRib meal set. A friend of mine, he wanted to try the McRib, but he didn't want to, you know, just buy a sandwich in case he didn't like it. Like, he just wanted to try it first to see if he liked it. And all my friends, I kid you not, why is one of the signs gray? Oh, wait, oh, it's the lighting. It's like, I thought you had one sign on top that was gray. Anyways, I kid you not, all my friends were shitting on the McRib. All of them were saying they hated it. Well, maybe not hate, but they didn't like it. They weren't gonna buy another McRib. They didn't like it. And here I am, the one guy who, you know, actually enjoys the McRib. I don't love it, you know, but it's like, it doesn't taste bad. I mean, I'll eat it. And while it's still here, being a limited time item, while it's still here, I may as well buy it before I, you know, crave it again one day and I can't get it anymore. But yeah, all my friends were shitting on the McRib. None of them like it. So I bought a McRib for my friend to try. Well, not for him. I bought a McRib with 2 patties, and I let him try a piece. I ended up having to ask for a fork and knife to cut a piece off for him. I'm probably the only person ever who asked for a knife and fork for a McRib. So I let him try it. I even told him too, like, the McRib meat, it tastes exactly like sausage patty meat. Like, they just took sausage patty and just reshaped it into the McRib patty and smothered it with barbecue sauce. All my friends who, you know, who didn't try it yet, or rather didn't like it and weren't getting it, they're like, no, really? That's it? Just sausage patty meat? No. I'm like, what did you expect them to do? What type of meat, what type of, like, cut of pork did you expect them to use? And I just told them, like, oh, that's mind-blowing that that McDonald's would reuse sausage patty meat, but, you know, Taco Bell is fine. The way Taco Bell's menu is just the same 5 or so ingredients, just constantly reshaped. That's fine. That you have no problem disbelieving. Or rather, believing. Whatever, it's like... So I cut him off a piece, and he's just like, wow, it really is just the sausage patty meat. So anyways, what I'm getting at here, I probably didn't even need to say all that too, because that same friend who I let try a piece of my McRib, he then was like debating what to get for himself. The quickest way is here, and I know this one's... Wait, is this one in the cave? I think it is. He bought a Happy Meal, and... Well, he didn't necessarily want a toy, or if you can even call this a toy. It was between this or a book. So he gave it to me, or rather, he didn't want it, and I took it. So I have here the McDonald's Sonic and Amy puzzle. Oh, it's not in the cave. Great. So what I saw here was like 2 puzzles. You can barely see. One is a Sonic puzzle. The other one is an Amy puzzle. I'm like, does it come in both? I'm like, is both in here? Well, it turns out... Well, it turns out, I think it's back and forth. Like, you can clearly tell this is an Amy piece right here. And then, well... this too is an Amy piece, definitely. So I think the pieces are back and forth. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested in doing this puzzle now. I don't know if it's... Actually, I don't know if it's back and forth. Maybe it does come with 2 pieces. Because the puzzle piece... To complete the puzzle is like, what? Like, maybe... 12 puzzle pieces? Actually, there might actually be 2 whole puzzles in there. Wrong way. This way. Ay, ay, ay. Guess I gotta climb. Man, I didn't want these McDonald's Sonic toys, because, you know, they kind of suck. McDonald's toys kind of suck nowadays. Unless it's Pokemon cards, or very rarely Hot Wheels, I don't really collect McDonald's toys anymore. Well, on rare occasions. I'm pretty sure, I saw online that soon, I think McDonald's in Japan is going to get Kirby toys, or rather Kirby plushes, and not gonna lie, I kind of want them. Matter of fact, let me see if I could pull up what I'm talking about. Because one of them is strangely very yellow. And it's not Waddle Dee either. It's... Oops. Yeah, right here. This. These, Japan Kirby toys, you can see it's just Kirby plushes. And then over here, there's just strangely a very yellow, mango-flavored Kirby. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want them, because I love Kirby. May have to eBay these. So yeah, I didn't really want this, Sonic quote-unquote toy at the time, like, beforehand. But now that I got my hands on it, it's like... I mean, hey, I'll take it. Because the McDonald's toys kind of suck now. My, how times have changed. I did blow my nose, but it seems like it did nothing. I see you up there. I'm stuck at this, like, 90% recovered. No, it seems like maybe I'm back down to, like, 85 now. So yeah, maybe if I complete the puzzles, I'll show it next time. Oh, I see hover stones. I'm just gonna try this. I doubt it's gonna be as simple as simply just, like, so. Like, just putting it like this. Because it'll fall this direction, no doubt, but then... it'll just hold it up. So, I doubt it would be able to fall to the sides if I could just line it up nicely, like so. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let me see. The next one to do... I don't really know how I'm going to tackle these. I'm just going to do them one at a time. We got one over here. Alright, so let me talk about my sister's wedding dinner food taste testing. I took pictures of the food, even though me just showing it to you guys like so, you guys will barely be able to see it. Let me find it. Okay, I found it. So let me see. Some things that we had, it was mostly pasta. Let's see. So one dish was pesto cream agnolotti. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Oh, a traveler, you say? Okay, let me finish kicking ass first. Wait, what? Oh! You scared away my cricket! No, my lizard! Oh, I was actually thinking, could I possibly knock you back to get frozen? And actually, ooh. Well, I meant to fuse to your shield. May as well not waste it, I guess. Weren't there more here? Hey! Hey! Ugh. I think I gotta go blow my nose again. Hey! Ugh. See, now that I sneeze, my eyes are dry. Does that happen to anyone else? You sneeze and your eyes get dry? Oh. You're in a dangerous place to be advertising, my man. Okay. Okay, they give me this one, so I gotta use this one somehow. Let me just see. If I were to just simply put it like this so that it wouldn't fall this way. No, it'll still fall too much. Unless I put it right next to it. Maybe. Yeah, there's no way, right? There's no way it's that simple. Unless, hold on. Unless... Unless I put like some sort of support to prevent it from sliding. Actually, give me a sec. Let me get onto maybe a little bit more flat surface. Sure, doesn't have to be perfect. How did that happen? Man, the stinking camera angle! Let me speak to you. Okay, no. Okay, I forgot to do that part. So anyways, there was one dish called pesto cream agnolotti. This may look... You may not be able to see it, but here it is. It's just a bunch of, like... the best way I could describe it is, like, it's a very flat dumpling. It's like, you know, pasta, but dumpling. It's like, you take pasta dough, you fill it dumpling style. Yeah, I don't know. And then there was Rotolo ricotta. Now, I never heard about this dish before. Rotolo ricotta. So inside was obviously filled to the brim with ricotta cheese. I mean, you can look it up. I mean, this is how you spell it. Rotolo ricotta. And this is also how you spell the first one, too. Pesto cream agnolotti. I see Dinrail back there. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know, maybe. Oops, my bad. Damn, it still falls forward. The next one is orecchiette arugula, or basically just seashells. Seashell pasta and like marinara and, well, there's the name, marinara and arugula. So there you go. And then this one, ooh, not very appetizing, or not very visually appetizing. Gnocchi rose. And yeah, gnocchi, and then there you go. Rigatoni, I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing that one. And yes, I did take these pictures a little bit after we started eating, so it's a little bit messy on the side. You know, it's just rigatoni. And then there was the risotto, which I didn't really like. There was this one, rigatoni. Risotto asparagus. And then this one, risotto mushroom. I wasn't a big fan of the risotto. It just tasted like it wasn't cooked completely. Like the rice, the rice was solid tough. This one, butter squash soup, which I did like. And then this one, caldo verde soup. And I think that was it. Oh my god, I can't take this anymore. I gotta blow my nose again. Oh, that's better. You know what I really don't understand? I don't understand why people have such a hard time understanding, or not understanding, but grasping at the idea of flushing snot down the toilet. Like, you blow your nose into tissue or toilet paper. What I do after I do so is I flush it down the toilet. I don't understand why people have such a hard time, like, understanding why. Okay, I think this is clearly not the answer. Look, I don't get it. What's the issue? Toilet paper goes down the toilet anyways. So why does having boogers in there make it so hard to believe to flush it down? You know, the way I see it, anything that comes off of the human body, any waste that comes from the human body, goes down the toilet. You know? Pee, poo, vomit, snot, cum, all of it goes down the toilet. So I don't understand why it's such a hard concept to grasp for so many people to flush snotty toilet paper down the toilet. You know, because a couple months ago, my friends were over. One of my friends blew his nose. He was like, yo, where do I throw this away? I'm just like, just flush it down the toilet. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. So I don't understand. What's so hard to grasp? That's clearly not how I hoped it would be positioned. Great, now because these are attached. Once again, doesn't have to be perfect. So anyways, yeah. The dinner was mostly just, you know, white people food. Just pastas. And then, like, that's the stuff you can choose, like, in terms of the pastas and the soups. But there was more. The actual main stuff, the stuff that you have to choose beforehand, you know, the proteins. Like I said before, there's no beef going to be involved, no fish, no well, I don't think so about pork. Just chicken. So there were two chicken options, and these pictures were taken with a very purple coloring because the time these came out, the lighting in the room changed to be very purple. So you have this one here that is just baked chicken. It doesn't really look purple for you guys. It looks more blue for you guys. This one's just baked chicken with a little bit of sauce, bell peppers, broccoli, and some very bland mashed potatoes. Just baked chicken. And then this one was better. This one was like the overall favorite. This one, chicken breast, stuffed with Swiss chard, wrapped in bacon, with I think that was like a demi-glaze sauce, entirely baked potatoes, more bell peppers and string beans, and then some exquisite, very expensive microgreens on top. This one was more favorable because the Swiss chard inside the stuffed into the chicken, along with the bacon wrapped around it, just made it more juicy. Made it so that the chicken's not as dry. While versus just simply baking a chicken breast, and that's it. Pretty dry. It's kind of hard to perfect chicken breast unless you sous vide it or you cook it to the perfect temperature. Yeah, chicken breast is pretty hard to get right. And when eating the baked chicken, I didn't see a hole in there, so no thermometer. And, well, I didn't even mention what my favorites were. So, out of all the pasta dishes, you saw a bunch of red sauce, like a bunch of tomato sauce ones, and then you saw two white ones. I'm not gonna lie, I like the white ones more. You're not the sign guy. Oh no, did he not spawn in again? Oh wait, there he is. I really like the the ricotta stuffed, whatever it was called, and the other one, because it was filled with pesto. Well, the other ones, it's basically like what you expect. It's just red sauce pasta, tomato sauce pasta, and the gnocchi rose one was just like, it was like, I don't know, like I think vodka sauce kind of. It's like, yeah, they're good, but it's like, it all tastes almost the same, kinda. It's all just like, red sauce. A variety of red sauce. Felt like a dust in my mouth. Well, the white pasta, but it had cheese and pesto. Ooh, yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking some fat guy meals. Some fat guy desires. Ooh, cheese? And pesto? Now you got my attention. Ugh. So it's gonna be one of these again, Okay, move this away. Oh, wait, I didn't even see that up there. Oh, I didn't even see the chunks of the wood missing. Okay. So I just need something that can hold this up. What if I... See, I don't know if it's going to be the right height. Move these away for now. I didn't even press the button. Well, I guess I did. Never mind. My mom really liked the mushroom risotto. But because, one, my sister doesn't like mushrooms, and two, her soon-to-be husband is actually allergic to mushrooms, so that's off the table. Well, too bad. Too bad for my mom, no mushroom risotto. I didn't really like it anyway, so it's like not a big loss. For me, at least. Okay, it is a little bit too high. Man, why can't I attach this perfectly, huh? That's the best I'm going to get, huh? There we go. And that should be enough to do it, I think. Well, actually, it's... No, wait, no. Let's see. Nope, it's fine. He's standing! Man, I got so pissed off, like, at the end of work today. See, today I saw the polar opposite of customers. The type of customer that I hoped most people would be like, and then what most people actually are like. Earlier today, I had I had two ladies come in, a mother and an adult daughter. They said their insurance covers, like each of their insurances cover 200. So, you know, total 400. And, you know, they had the mindset that I was saying people should have. That, okay, 400 is already covered. I can just pay the little bit of difference. So I was saying, like for some of the products that you would like to purchase, some of them, like your total for this particular one would be like 460. It's like, okay, that's not bad. We can just pay the remaining 60. And then this other one was like 480. It's like, okay, just $80 then. That's not bad. See, the mindset people should be having is that already this much is covered. So in reality, you just need to pay a very little amount. Versus the customer I had at the very end of work earlier today, where his total for the purchase was $330. And he was like, can you do any lower? My insurance only covers $300. And we tried, it's like, come on, $330. That's already a very good deal, and we're even helping you with the insurance. When honestly, we shouldn't have, because he didn't have the right paperwork, but oh well. Business, money, we're kind of desperate for money, you know. And he was like, and the dickish part about this motherfucker was that in his wallet, he had hundreds of dollars on top of the $300 that he was, willing to pay for his 330 total. So my mom, the manager, don't forget, my mom, she was like, alright, let's compromise, 320. And then, you know, he still refuses. What he hands over is 310, slaps it on the table, is like, alright, here you go. Motherfucker. See, your insurance covers 300 of the 330, so you only pay the 30! Your mindset should not be only that amount, douchebag! So I had the two polar opposite of customers earlier today. And it's no surprise which customer I liked versus which customer I didn't like. I don't understand how people think that's acceptable to do business. You're told the price, you pay the price. It's not rocket science. Like, these people are lucky that we even put up with them. Because in literally any other business, it would be, yo, you don't pay, you don't get it. It's that simple. It's very fucking simple. You don't pay, you don't get it. That's it. I really wish I could say this to people. I really wish I do. Or I really wish I could. Man, I was so close to being like, just not even listening to him anymore. Just taking the product and just putting it back on display. Like, you don't want it? Fine. Like, you're not gonna buy it if you don't pay for it. I really wish I could do that. But ultimately, it's not me who has the final say. It's my mom, the manager. It's my mom, the boss. She's the boss. She has the final say. And also, money's kind of tight right now, so any money is good. You know, we got 310 when it should have been 330. You might be saying, well, that's only $20. Let me tell you, bucko, $20 may not be a lot, but let me tell you, it counts. $20 is a lot when it counts. You know, $20 is a meal. $20 is a whole meal that could feed my entire family for a meal, you know? And let me tell you, inflation is a bitch. What is on the attack? What are you guys... What? Oh! Where'd you guys come from? Get back here, Minoru! Wow, they have a treasure chest in there, too. Yeah, inflation's a bitch. So, let me see if I can... Can I get this wagon off of this poor horse? I don't think so, actually. Whose horse is this? Ooh, I'll actually take that. It's just a refresh of what I currently have. So yeah, inflation's a bitch. We buy this like fried chicken nuggets dish, and oh yeah, is it stacked? But you know, it used to cost $5 several years ago, lots and lots of years ago. But then the price, well, actually, the price back then was the exact same for simply just the chicken and the rice. What I mean by that is like you can order like the chicken nuggets just as is for $5. Or order the chicken nuggets with rice and a bunch of other sides, also for $5. Now I realize that's not exactly business. That doesn't make sense, and I think they picked up on that real quick. So eventually, it changed to be like just the chicken nugget bites on their own was $5, and the chicken nuggets with rice was $10. Makes more sense. But then over time, actually, I don't think it started off as $10. I think it started off as like 7. So just the chicken nuggets was 5, and then the rice was like $7. But then it gradually became like $8, $9. For quite some time, it was 10. You're really gonna make me do it this way or not? Yeah, for quite some time it was 10. And then it became $11, and that's what it was for quite some time again. But then, I think it was yesterday, because we hadn't had it in a while, because I was sick. We hadn't had it in a while, so I went to buy it again, and she told me $1 extra now. It's like, really? And, you know, unlike the douchebags that I deal with, I'm not going to complain about the price, you know? It's the same thing. I don't pay for it, I don't get it. Aw, there was a lizard there. So, you know, as much as everybody hates inflation, it's something that we gotta live with. So yeah, the rice dish went from like $7 to $12 now. So let me tell you, $20 goes a long way. That could have been a whole meal right there. I really, really wish I could give these customers a piece of my mind. Like, listen here, bucko. You don't pay for it, you don't get it. Simple as that. I really wish I could say that. You know, I realize some people are going to say, but you still got $310 instead of $330. You know, what did you say earlier? The small victories, the small W's. It's like, if you can't take those, then what can you be left with? I know, but it's like, you also have to understand, it could have been better. You know? You know how people in school are like, damn it, I only got a 95 on the test. I could have gotten 100. Well, I sure as hell was not like that for school, for grades, but when it comes to money, when it comes to sales, oh yeah. What? Bruh, you're kinda in the way. Oh, it's not even. Man, I really wish I could do it like this, but then it wouldn't stand. See? I mean, they give me a minecart, so I may as well use it somehow. I mean, I guess what I could do is this. So first do this and put it as close as you can, and then just attach the minecart. Maybe I should attach it the other way. Sure, like so. That should work, I think. Mm-hmm. And then one down here. Is it here? Yeah. I mean, let me change my clothes. I would like to change my clothes. Ooh. Hold on, before I do that. Why'd that one make a different sound? Did I just hear a lizard escape? Oh, hello. Actually, is there enough energy left? Worth it. Okay. Well, first, let me go and handle those. You know, I saw a picture recently of Topaz, like in real life, and it was blue. And I was thinking, isn't Topaz yellow? Or is that just another wide misconception? I could have sworn, isn't Topaz yellow and Sapphire is blue? Then again, different shades of blue, different gemstones, but not Topaz. Matter of fact, do I have it? I think I may have seen it on Twitter. I may not have it anymore. No, I don't have it. Oh, you know what? A friend of mine sent me a news article earlier today, like an official news article. And I just thought it was, like, so bizarre that he, of all people, even heard of this, like, before me. And, I'm not saying that says a lot. So what this news article was saying that Pornhub may be leaving Canada. And because my friend, he's like, well, at least I don't know how he really is, like, in private, but, you know, the way he expresses himself in public to us, he's very innocent, clean, and wholesome. I don't know if he watches it, and is just hiding it. Oh my god, there we go. You know, I didn't even need this one. No, I did. Actually, I did. Because I can do this. Yeah, there was a news article that says Pornhub may be leaving Canada. And, you know, I was jokingly, half-jokingly saying, like, yo, if Canada, if this happens, I'm moving. America, baby! I was half joking, of course. In my mind, I'm thinking, man, if that actually happens, if Pornhub actually leaves Canada, well, there are alternatives. There's X videos, and I'm not talking about what Twitter has become in more way than one. And then there's a bunch of others that I'm not going to list off my shame of knowing. My shame and degeneracy for knowing. Actually, let me pull up why it could possibly leave Canada. Hold on. But first, let me see where the next sign guy is after I mark this one as complete. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, first, I kid you not, I have Pokemon Go open, and there's a Charmander and Sprigatito here. Gotta catch these. Good candy for my best buddy Shiny Charizard and best buddy Meowscarada. Ugh. Stay healthy out there, everybody. Being sick is terrible. Okay, let me pull up the news article. Okay, let's see. Could Canadians lose access to Pornhub? Question mark. Depends on what happens with Senate bill. The owner of Pornhub says blocking access to Canadians is among options it's considering as it tries to persuade parliamentarians to reject an approach for age verification outlined in a controversial Senate bill. The Pornhub website is shown on a computer screen in Toronto on Wednesday. Wow, December 16th, 2020. I mean, there's a quote here. No, there's a quote here. We've taken different options and different jurisdictions. Jurisdictions is spelled with a D? Jurisdictions. I thought it was spelled with a T. Jurisdictions. We've taken different options in... Yeah, we've taken different options in different jurisdictions, said Solomon Friedman, a partner and vice president of compliance at Ethical Capital Partners, which owns Pornhub's parent company, ALO. Wow, imagine that being on your resume. I mean, hey, if it makes money, right? It's like, ooh, you own part of Pornhub, and then once you see the network, the net income, it's like, oh. I tell you, if Pornhub leaves Canada, that would suck. Guess I gotta start downloading. Guess I gotta start saving the ones that I keep going back to. Am I joking or am I being serious? I don't know. That's for you to interpret. If I was Knives Out Martha right now, would I be throwing up? What is going on? What is that sound? What is that dun dun sound? Is it the sound to like dun 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 dun? Okay. Okay, too far, too far. There we go. Man, because I looked up that article, I gotta log back into Zelda maps. Even though I have the Remember Me option ticked off. You know what's funny though? Yesterday night when I went out to Red Lobster with my friends, I had to put down a name and phone number to wait for my table. When it came time for our table, because I left my name, the server called out, Agus? Agus? Is Agus here? And then she was like, oh, I didn't see the N in the name. I mean, hey, better that than to miss the N. No, miss the G and say the N. You know, if that happened, she would have just been calling out anus. Is that, oh, I didn't see the G. I've been calling out anus this whole time. I didn't see the G in the name. So, you know, better that, better Agus than anus. Add that to the add that to the list of names I've been called in life. I mean, as long as they're not, you know, far-fetched, like really out there names, you know. I mean, hell, if anything, I'm surprised that I haven't been called like August before. I'm sure it may have been, like, every now and then, like, way back then, but, like, I don't remember. The most vivid one I remember is Agnes. Back in college, one of my professors called me that. But Agus? Without the N? But the day is coming, though. The day is coming where someone genuinely doesn't pronounce the G and just calls me anus. That day is coming. One day. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But someday. Someday that will happen. Someday I'm going to be called anus. And that day will be a day to remember. Well, probably just by me. Depending on the circumstances. My family could be with me and none of them pick up on it. Or my friends will be with me and they will absolutely pick up on it. You know, it will depend. If my friends are with me, oh yeah, you can bet all of us are gonna laugh to the point there's gonna be tears running down our faces. And if it's just with my family, you can bet none of them picked up on it, and I'm just like, oh, none of you are laughing. None of you heard that. Oh. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Never been called Agus before in my life. Sounds like haggis. But you know, I think it was like, if not yesterday, then the day before. I had customers at work ask me, was that yesterday? Whatever, it was like sometime during the weekend. They asked me my name, and they were like, oh, Angus. It's like, what did they say? Did they say European? No. So they said something, and then like Scottish, and I'm like, yeah, more Scottish, and they're like, yes, Scottish would be whatever they said. You know, I don't really think of my name as Scottish, but let me tell you, the only times I've ever seen my name on like TV shows is either characters that are Scottish or fat. And well, let me tell you, one of them is accurate at least. Man, I didn't even need the damn log. That's all I needed. Well, hope you don't mind it's at an angle. Yep, he definitely tied it up at an angle. Okay, that's basically it for Death Mountain. There's one, here. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, whenever you see one of these squares, you can bet one of them's there. Should I fight? Why not? I can at least try to take down the blue bokoblin first. Sniped in the back of the head. Oh, sorry to cut up your meal there, guys. I don't blame you for being mad at me then. Ugh. Lizard! Yes! And you died at the same time, too! Oh, were there Sky Islands worth of shrines I could have warped to? I guess it doesn't matter. It's so close anyways. I mean, is there anything valuable to pick up here? No. Gosh, you know that must be so intimidating seeing that just stomping around in the distance. I don't think I see anything else to pick up. I do see something else to pick up. I think that's it. Ooh. The fruit pinecone. Since pine cones are technically edible, I mean, you shouldn't just pick one off the ground to eat. I wonder, like, how would you actually make it to the point you can actually bite into it? Would you, like, a boiling one? Soften it up? I doubt it. Why? Why would you not fuse it towards the middle? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I hope. Yeah. Alright. And then we have one basically here at the crossroads, right here. Okay. You just provide that already. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe I should have put this on the edge. Beautiful. And you know what? While I'm at the stable, I may as well see what I can pick up. Oh, look at that tail wag. I guess that's it. All right. You know, actually, earlier today, I was thinking what else there is to do in this game. The freaking recipes. That's right. That's what I was forgetting that I still have yet to do. How do I even check what my recipes are? I think if I go into, like... No, if I go into materials... No... I gotta double check, like, how do I check my recipes in the game? I gotta double check that. That's something that we still need to do that I kind of forgot about. I knew there was something else I still needed to do, but I was kind of forgetting, like, what was that other thing? That's it, the recipes. And here I thought we were almost done this game. I mean, we are, but like, still a decent amount to do. You know, we still have the remaining armors to complete. Won't grinding for star fragments be fun? We still have whatever 1.6 whatever 1.69 nice percent is that we're missing. I'm betting probably map locations. Really? That didn't kill you? Oh wow, spray it down with some ice, why don't you? Minoru, can you spray it down with some more ice, please? I don't want to waste a hit on the Master Sword if it's just, you know, like 1 or 2 more HPs left. Thank you. Oh, I got an energetic Rhino Beetle for that. I already swung. I may as well just cut it down the rest of the way. What is that? Well, I'm glad I looked. You know, we don't often walk up this path. I don't know if we've ever walked up this path during this game, actually. Like, actually just walked up it. Okay, they already provide this. That's nice. Can't I just... Can't I just, like, attach one of these? And that's it? Okay, okay, no. So it needs a little bit more support. Got it. Well, not exactly what I was thinking. Thinking more like that. Like a Kit Kat bar. You want some more support? How about now? That may be a little bit too much support, actually. Man, if only I could get it a little bit closer. Whatever. Stop cowering and let me talk to you! There's one a little bit south to us. Right about here. At this point, I may as well just fly down there. What do we have over here? Is that a chest or... No, that's a bomb barrel. Get back here. Why are you flying away? Get back here. Damn it. Aw. Oh boy, there's two of them. Where was the other Bokoblin stuff at? May as well take advantage of the freezing, right? Don't fall off, don't fall off. No, you still fell off regardless! Oh, that's okay, your parts are still down there. Damn, so it seems like I should have used this to pick this up. I mean, you know what, I could take it. I can get this back anytime. And this one's got the benefit of being a spear. You know what, I will take this. How many of these do I have? 4. Because my head was in the way, I couldn't see it either. Why waste the acorn? Yes, sir. The parts are still here. I feel like I should put on the stealth armor. If not for, you know, stealth, then the upcoming nighttime boost. This way. What is that? Oh, it's a Hinox. Why didn't I see that? I already saw the icon I put down on the map. I don't really need to fight a Hinox right now. Okay. Oh, 2 sets of materials this time. Oh, how generous. Well, actually, I was about to just do this, but no, I need this to be in there first. If I could just at least do this to save myself a trip of having to go back and forth. You know, actually, wouldn't this just work? No. No, it does not. Alright, and that's going to be all that we're going to do for today. Gotta save some for next time, right? We currently have 73 out of 81. So I think that means we have 8 left. So the remaining 8 are in the Lanayru region, or the Zora region. Zora's domain area. So we will tackle the final 8 next time, along with whatever else we're going to do. I still have yet to get the remaining fabrics in the game. Still need to do recipes and upgrade the remaining armors. I still also need to, you know, that 1.69%. So, you know, the checklist is growing ever smaller, ever so smaller. But it is a very small checklist now. We're almost done with the game. Like, finally. At last. We're actually almost done. Almost. You know, there's still a little bit of work to be done, but, you know, like, actually, we're almost done. Oh, another one? Where's that? Wasn't there a blue nightshade over here? Whatever. Yeah, it's indeed the Year of the Dragon. I suppose that's why Kung Fu Panda 4 is coming out this year. You know, the Dragon Warrior. Just checking. Lots of spikes over here. And no more spikes. Right. Nope. Oh wow, you don't usually fly this high up to the ceiling of the depths. Ah, yeah, I was kind of trying that. Trying to see if I could catch it before it even flies off somewhere. I suppose I may as well pick him up. You know what's a real blur to me? Is doing the depths. All my memory of doing the depths is a real blur. Because it all looks the same down here, so I don't remember really anything about doing any of this. Thank God it's recorded. But yeah, my memory of doing the depths is a real blur. All I really remember is I started in the Elden region, the Death Mountain region, and I just worked my way to do the rest. My memory of doing all of the depths, exploring the depths, is a real blur. But it's all there, it's all recorded. It's because it all looks the same. Visually, the entire depths is all the same. Damn, I'm sneezing a lot. I didn't sneeze this much during the day. You know what, let's change it up a bit. Let's use these ones first. Ah, because I sneezed, my eyes are dry. man, why did I open that? I keep forgetting not to open that. So force to habit now. Ooh, treasure chest? What contents are inside said treasure chest? Oh, it's a piece of garbage.
Yup.
Man, it's times like these that I wish I had. Daredevil's ability, see without sight. I don't wish to be blind, but you know, I wish I could see and do stuff while closing my eyes, letting my eyes rehydrate.
Yup. Yup.
Currently, my right eye is very dry. I can't carry any more meals, well let me eat this then. I guess I'm just gonna keep my right eye closed for a bit.
Yup. Yup.
Oh, you know what I found out, I think, a couple days ago? That the Shikimori manga has ended. Well, that's kind of sad to hear. I watched the anime, and I loved it. Finally, a wholesome, innocent anime. I ran out of words to say, but like, you know, an innocent, wholesome, yeah, well-written anime. I wouldn't necessarily say it's well written, like spectacular writing. It's just a regular high school romance anime story. But I liked it. You know, I gotta wait like, I don't know, a decade for season 2. I don't know. Season 2? We don't even know if it's happening, actually. I mean, hell, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna mention that one. I was gonna say a certain anime never got more seasons, never got the resolution, never got closure. You would, if you watched it, you never would have gotten closure.
Yep.
But because, like, if you ever want closure, you would have to read the manga, which I never did. Man, it's been like a decade since I've seen that anime. And I keep thinking to myself, I'll read the manga at some point, but I still haven't, and who knows when I will. At this point, like, because I'm at the end right now, nobody's ever going to watch to the end of this. Nobody's ever going to watch the end of this. So, the chances of somebody spoiling it for me, even if I do mention the anime, is like slim to none. It's Nisekoi, okay? You know, I find it interesting, kinda, that Nintendo puts so much detail into this game. I did just use this one, right? No, I did not. I did not use this one yet. Nintendo puts so much detail into this game, yet I find it interesting they didn't do this in terms of, like, detail. So you see over here, there's an arrow on the ground. I can't pick it up. You can't pick up any more of this. I'm amazed that they didn't do it like actually says what you cannot pick up any more of. You cannot pick up any more arrows. You cannot pick up any more apples. You cannot pick up any more Hylian shrooms. Like, I find it interesting they didn't go the extra mile to just simply specify what you can't pick up anymore. It's not needed, you know. It's not gonna make or break the game, but I'm just saying, like, they already put so much detail and care into this game. It's like, I'm amazed they didn't do that. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Because, you know, if you have a big cluster of items, and if you're actually insane enough to have multiple items completely maxed out, then it could say, like, you can't carry any more apples, and then you can see, like, oh, okay, now I know which one I can't pick up. Versus in a big cluster full of items that you've already picked up and are maxed out on. You know what I'm trying to say? How many ambers do I have now? Oh my god, I'm almost maxed out. I didn't realize that. I'm not sure if we really need any more ambers to upgrade our armors. So at some point, ambers are only going to be for selling for rupees, which, hey, that's pretty good. I think they sell for like 30 each? Yeah, amber is 30 each, and I think opal is 60 each. How many opals do I have? Okay, just a little less than half. Gloom sword, perhaps? Yay! But wait, what am I gonna attach this to? I mean, I suppose I could just fuse it to the Master Sword, because I kind of don't want to waste this. Any fish? Yes. Must swim to the other side to check also. And then I will go to Kakariko to get my sun pumpkins. Guys, shiny Ho-Oh. Shiny Ho-Oh. Shiny Ho-Oh right there. See? It pays to shiny hunt while doing this. Take off the rubber band. First things first, Thunder Wave to paralyze it. Okay, I kind of didn't practice, like, what to do to damage it. So, oops. You know, I was kind of banking on Ho-Oh using Sunny Day, and then I used my Greninja to use Water Shuriken to, you know, like, chip away the damage little by little. Now I'm realizing how stupid of an idea that is.
Oh. Ah.
My Blissey knows Psychic. It's not a stab move. It shouldn't one-shot it.
Oh.
What the hell? I press A and then I press B to get rid of all the dialogue.
Ah. Oh.
Okay, I really can't hold it anymore. I really have to pee.
Ah.
So I'm gonna pee, I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna catch the shiny Ho-Oh. And hopefully not fail it too. BRB. Oh, I'm also gonna blow my nose too. So much better. I realized, can't I just use my Decidueye? Leaf Blade, is like 4 times not effective. And if anything, Razor Leaf. I know Razor Leaf has a chance to crit, like a high chance. Oh well, it's exactly what I did for Moltres actually, which is also fire flying. I got this. I'm good. Ugh. See? Shiny Ho-Oh. Decidueye. I'm going to Leaf Blade. Even if it crits, it should not KO. Okay, that's a little bit higher than I would like for the HP to be. But you know what? Maybe I'll get lucky just like I did with Suicune, and I'll catch it. Like, basically the HP was kind of like that. I don't know if I dare use a Razor Leaf, because even if it crits, it could go down to red HP. Ugh. Nah, I already put down a Roto Catch. I'm just gonna chuck Pokeballs. Is it just me, or does Shiny Ho-Oh seem less colorful than the regular? The regular at least has a hint of green to it, so it has some sort of like variety when it comes to color. You know, all that red with normal Ho-Oh, but then the hint of green is just such a big contrast. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Shiny Ho-Oh is, you know, is a lot less colorful. But hey, a shiny's a shiny, and I'll still take it. Damn, I saw the corner of my eye 2 shakes, but it didn't catch. You know, I really should be keeping count of PP. Hey, where'd the third frog go? There it is. Damn, still only shook twice. Three shakes. Caught it. Caught it. Ha ha ha. Shiny Ho-Oh is mine. Oh, I had plenty of PP left. Extra Sensory only used 3 out of 20. So I still had 17 out of 20 PP for Extra Sensory. Shiny Ho-Oh, Pokeball, of course. Let's see. Nature is Brave. Brave Nature. I have no idea if that's good or bad. You guys let me know. Then again, like I said, I'm at the very end right now. Nobody will ever see this. Nobody's gonna sit through 2.5 hours and then, you know, without even knowing, too. Without knowing Shiny Ho-Oh is at the end of this. Nobody's ever gonna watch to the end of this and then be surprised, like, oh my god, 2.5 hours later he actually got Shiny Ho-Oh while he was playing this. Nobody's ever gonna see this. Let's be honest. But, oh well. It's documented out there for if anyone wants to see it. Oh, nobody wants to see it? Well, what am I gonna do about it, huh? What is there to do at that point? You just move on with life. Send to a box. Ho-Oh has Sacred Ash. What would you like to do with it? Send to box as is. So that's 7 shinies already. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo, Raikou, Suicune, Ho-Oh. That's 7 out of, I think, 26. 28 if you count the 2 Blacephalons. So we're making quick work. You know, that's already 7. Then again, I could jinx myself and the next shiny could take quite some time. You know, that's always a possibility. The last time I hunted in Ultra Moon, both Regirock and Thundurus took 6 days to get. Well, you may have opened the door for me, but I'm still gonna go back there and check if my apple tree has grown, so I can chop it down again. Ah, Applewood, Max the Meat Guy's favorite. What a waste of my Gloom Sword fused Master Sword. You know, normally people wouldn't even dream to use that unless it was on like a boss enemy. But here I am, just casually chopping down a tree just to get some apples. And we come full circle. Didn't we start here at the beginning of this? Okay, what's next? Oh, wait a second. Wait. Now that I've caught... Damn, didn't expect that. Now that I've caught Ho-Oh, that means Gen 2 is done. That means it's now Gen 3, meaning Regirock. Let's see if Regirock takes another 6 days. And then, you know, the sooner I catch Shiny Regirock, the sooner I do the dreaded hunt, which is Regice. Remember what I said last time I got Regice? I simply didn't reset fast enough. And it was because of that. I saw the shiny sparkle. I reached in to reset, but I wasn't fast enough to reset. So I saw the shiny sparkle and realized it was shiny. Had I been fast enough to reset, I would have failed it. And I swear too, I looked. I paid attention. I made sure. But I still didn't see the difference. Shiny Regice in 3D is atrocious. At least in 2D it actually looked nice. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.